Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining this conversation. I'm Florian Zeller, and I'm very excited to have this opportunity to speak with Asghar Farhadi about his beautiful film, A Hero. And I would like to start by saying that every time I'm watching one of your films, Asghar, I feel the same. I learn something and I experience something about a society I'm not very familiar with, the Iranian society. But at the same time, I learn something and I experience something about myself as a viewer. And what I mean is that your films are amazingly both local, I mean, they are intimate Iranian films, and they're also deeply universal. And how do you balance this when you are writing? I mean, are you thinking of the audience, of the international audience when you're writing, or are you just focused on the story?
So, hello, Florian. I'm very happy to speak with you today. Maybe you know I love your films, and your last film, The Father, which I sent a message to you by a friend, which was amazing for me. It was a very amazing experience. We can talk about your film also during this conversation, because I love to talk about that very deep film. So about this question, you know, always when I'm writing, I don't think about my audience. There is only one person who is my audience, is myself. You know, when I'm writing something, I say to myself, do you believe it? Is it real? Is it deep? Does it have any layers or not? Because we can, you know it as a writer, we cannot calculate who is our audience. You know, we cannot say foreign audience, the difference between foreign audience, international audience, then local audience. It's better I consider only myself as an audience. And same time, I think being local and being universal is not in front of each other. It's the same. Not all the time, but most of the time, being more local means more international, more universal. You know.
Yes.
We watch a lot of good films in cinema, which is Japanese film, French film, American films, Iranian films, and they are very local, but we connect them and we love them, enjoy that film. So for me, when I'm writing, I don't think about a special group of audience.
Yes, I completely understand what you say. But the reason why I'm asking that question to you is that there is something in common in all your films, I would say, is the room that you're leaving to the audience, meaning that everything is not explained, and we have to create our own version of your stories in a way. And this is extremely efficient. I would say that we are the audience, we are in an active position, and we have to find the truth by ourselves. This is true in A Hero, but I remember it was already the case in Fireworks Wednesday, and it's in most of your films as if it was your signature, you know, the room you leave to the audience. And so I wanted to question you about what do you expect of your audience?
In first part of my career, till before About Ellie, it was subconscious. It came from my heart. I didn't think about this. After About Ellie, I thought this is, as you said, my taste, or maybe my signature. And some people, when they watch my film, for example, A Separation or About Ellie, they said, Farhadi says, don't make judgment about anything. But it's opposite of this. I invite my audience to make judgment about everything. When I put my camera in a chair of judge in the beginning scene of A Separation, it is kind of invitation to them, and it makes audience. In the end, when they watch the film, they don't have same judgment about everything every second in the film, and it makes a conversation between audience. today, I think, personally, I love the film who give me this space to be active, like a detective person who is watching the story, you know. Before, most of the time, audience, they had a very passive position in front of the screen.
Yeah.
These days, the new generation, they used to judge about everything, which is very good. It makes a conversation between them. And when I'm writing, when I'm working on the film, I try to make this space and this freedom for audience. I'm not afraid when people, a group of audience, they say something, another group, they say opposite of this. I love it because it makes conversation. So by this view, by this opinion, when I'm writing, I try to give the information as much makes this space for audience. If you give all informations to them, it means you put them in a passive position. So I don't like it. And you did this in your film, in Father, because in each scene, we make a judgment about the scene and the characters, and suddenly the next scene will change, and again, and it's a kind of very active audience in front of that film. You know, when I watched your film 3 times, and first time I was shocked, and the second time I said, so let's be more focused, what happened to you? And I was tired in the end because I thought a lot about what's happening, who is in the right position, which I love this kind of film. Yeah. So in this film, and the tools for this, making this kind of space, one of tool is how much and how do you give your information to audience. Sometimes the film which we don't like, always the problem is they give a lot of information to audience, and it's a kind of not respectful relationship with audience.
Yeah, sure. And it's for sure you are the master to transform us as you said, not spy, but you know, trying to discover the truth that is always in a way uncatchable. This is why I'm so full of admiration for your work. And you said that you invite people to have judgments about everything. And at the same time, I think one of the main themes of your film is obviously how we make heroes or anti-heroes in our societies, as if also you were like questioning us on how quick we are to judge everyone. You know, based on rumors, on base of what they supposedly did or did not. This is also how I read your film.
Yeah. In this last one, a hero, my question as an audience, not as a filmmaker, when I watch the film, I say, do we need any hero, and is it a real thing or is it fantasy? Because sometimes I think hero as a model which encourage us to follow that guy as a hero is not realistic, because when we are far from a hero, so we admire him or her, we respect him or her, but at the same time when we close to our heroes, everything will change, because they say don't close to your heroes. It means when you find them, when you understand them, when you discover them, they are not hero. They are same you. They have a lot of dark sides as a human being.
But as far as I'm concerned, I saw that journey of Rahim as if at the beginning he was trying to fight to defend his reputation in front of the whole society.
Yeah.
But step by step, he becomes to be more focused on just trying to defend his reputation only in his son's
Yeah.
eyes, and as if it was here was the truth, you know, about the
Hero.
way his son would see him or trust him. And I think that your film is also, there's a very heartbreaking and powerful dynamic between father and son. And can you tell us a
Yeah.
bit more about that?
You know, he doesn't make any decision by himself till before last scene. Always he listening to others, and they make decision for him. And he's very simple guy, and he respect to other decision, and he goes their way. He doesn't have his way. And they are making a hero of him, but in the end, he makes a decision by himself about his son. And we feel, as an audience, we feel, yeah, he's a real hero, but not for a society, only for his son or for his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Maybe we can say he's a real hero, very, very small hero in the end. And there's a kind of irony in this title. I don't agree he's a hero for society, but I agree he can be a small hero for short time for his family.
The shooting itself, is it a moment that you do like, or you are doing it just because it has to be done? But is it a joyful moment for you?
Yeah, the most joy. I'm enjoying the process of writing. Sure. It's very joyful for me because I'm alone there. Nobody can say anything to me. I'm alone in my office. And in the set, with this film, I had a very good time there. The worst period is when I finished the film and I watch first time film on the screen.
Yeah.
I cannot see the film. Always I'm thinking about technical things, about sound, about color, about everything. And the hard period is promotion, when you should explain your film, which is very hard. I think you have same experience. It's very difficult. But it's
it is very difficult because you're making a film not to have to explain it. But it's so exciting for us to hear your process and to understand how you came to make that beautiful film. And what was the scene that you enjoyed the most shooting? If there is any particular scene that was specifically moving or interesting for you?
Yeah, last scene. When it was first time maybe in all career, or second time in my career. It happened in about early once, and this time again when I was in the set in last day and I was working on last scene. Yeah. I forget this is a cinema, this is a film. When I was looking to monitor to watch the scene, last shot, I thought this is real. I'm looking to a life, and I was so sad I couldn't say cut. Because I said to myself, why people can make decision who goes to jail, how long he stays in jail, how we can do it. It's a very, and when the scene before this, when the kid and his girlfriend Farhadi is there and they are looking to guy who is going to jail, I was in front of monitor and I forgot this is a film. And I said to my assistant, if people who make this decision to for other people who goes to jail, if they be here and they look to this kid and this lady, from now it will be very hard to them to make this decision very easily. You know, it was very emotional period, and I remember that day. That day was very special day for me, and I you know, from beginning, I had this scene in my mind, and I think I made this film. One of reason maybe this is I made this film because I love that scene. I made this film for that scene. It's most important. Yeah. It happened for me in About Ellie. Last shot of About Ellie was like this. I forgot this is a film. I thought it's a real life.
Yeah, but we share that because watching your film, the last scene is so powerful, emotional, meaningful, heartbreaking. It's a great cinematic moment. So what you felt, we feel it watching your film. Thank you so much for this time. It was a real pleasure to have this opportunity to speak with you, Asghar. I love your films. I think you're a master, and a hero to me is one of the greatest films of the year. So I was so happy to speak with you about it.
Thank you, Florian. And I should say again how much I loved The Father. And the thing, maybe it's good for people who are watching this tape, why I'm telling this is a very good film and very deep, because it's first time when you watch a film, you feel what's this mood of Alzheimer. In the end of your film, we can understand, yeah, Alzheimer is like this. It's a parallel world, same time. It's a broken times. And your actors, they are great, and your directing and your script. Yeah, I respect that film and your work. Thank you. It was very good.
Thank you very much for your kind words, and the best luck for what is to come.
Thank you, and hope to see you soon.
I would love that.